Hello, you guys. Hello, hello. Okay, hold on. Let me adjust this spaceship on my head. I still got to get used to these. Hi, everybody. Hello, beautiful regret. Hello, Hugh. Hello, Satan. I heard you are working on something. Anyways, hello, Tony. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. I just wanted to go live and hang out. That's pretty much what I wanted to do. I thought we could talk about Foodie Beauty Twitter, do a quick recap for anybody who may have missed the live streams. So Foodie is back in Canada. She said she's not going back to Kuwait. When we first saw her, she was like on cloud nine, a pep in her step. She said she did get a 7-day ban. She took responsibility for what she said. And then later she goes live again. Oh, by the way, the first time Salah's not in her chat at all. And she's in a great mood. The second live stream, she's eating, crying in a car, in the dark, alone. Salah's in her chat, like instigating. After she had just said she didn't care about all the negativity anymore, he's in her chat instigating. She's all upset. And that's pretty much where we're at. She didn't say specifically why she's back in Canada other than she had support there and she needed to get her health in order. Now, I've been seeing on Twitter a lot of people speculating that Foodie Beauty went to Canada while she was on her 7-day ban, right? She needed to do her visa run, border hop. So people think that when she left thinking that she was going to get back into Kuwait and they denied her. So maybe that's what happened. Let me adjust my tinfoil hat and then I'm ready for a recap. Hey, Mandy, good to see you. Hey, Jessica, I'm so psyched. I'm such an insomniac. Sometimes I am too. It just depends. Sometimes once I actually fall asleep, I could sleep really good. And then some nights, I'm up late and I'm just not tired yet. Or sometimes I'm tired, but my mind just runs. Hey, Matthew, woof, woof. Good to see you. Hey, everyone, what's Foodie Trainwreck Beauty been up to? Well, she's back in Canada, right? So we're pretty much talking about that, the live streams. I'm going to play some clips. But you guys, okay, since Nal or Queen Cobra, whatever the hell you want to call her, she's forever Nal to me. That's just how it's going to be. I know she's a hot topic right now, and it's been far more entertaining than Foodie. But a lot of people are new and don't know the backstory of who she is, who she was in Girl World. They don't know about her love triangles. So Erin actually sent me this video that does a little recap of her love triangle with Xanthony, and I thought that might be interesting to watch together. Hold on, let me pull the chat back up on my phone. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Blue pajamas, hello. I also think they denied her visa renewal this time. Nothing else would stop her from being glued to Salah to supervise him from cheating. Exactly. Ah, yes, the visa run, fast food, and crying bees in a car. Yeah, we got it all covered in one day. You give it a couple weeks. Also, people were talking about how long do you think until she finally takes the abaya? And well, she wasn't wearing an abaya today, right? Until she finally takes the hijab off. So there is a poll. I don't know. I'm giving it a week. I feel like it's going to be about a week. And then if in a week she doesn't take it off and she's still going with this, her and Slaw are going to work things out long distance, then I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll reconsider things, but I'm giving it a week. You want to hear the backstory with Xanthony also? Why don't we start with that? But first, if you were in the late night stream last night, you watched Now with us. And at one point she did this creepy, creepy voice. I don't know. It was I don't I it sounded like a demon to me, but she said something along the lines of I gotta go to bed. And the way she said it was just so hilarious to me. Anyway, Satan clipped me saying it on the channel, and I just want to show Satan's channel some love because he is a mod and a friend and he works really, really hard. So he kind of covers everything over here, but I wanted to play the clip for you guys. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. That was my impersonation of Nell, and I think I did pretty damn good. I think I could be her voice twin if I really, really tried hard. I think I could. She did a Yosemite Sam. She is a demon. I think when she drinks a little too much, I think a demon comes out. I think so. Richard, I don't know if I said hi to you, but hello, Beatrix. I bet Salah bought another woman's plane tickets. I bet he's already in the DMs of somebody and already offering to fly them out. And lucky for him, this time Foodie Beauty is probably not coming back. So, oh, you guys, you know what though? He has a secret channel. They found it on Twitter, so we have to go there. Hello, Janet. We have to go there eventually, but first, let's watch this Queen Cobra now backstory. This story with Xanthony was wild. Like, I don't know. If you were there for it, it was something. If you have any questions, I think a lot of us can answer about that. I wish Hurl was in here tonight for this. So, this is on the channel. What is this? Filtrum After Dark. Okay. So, this is who was Queen Cobra with before King Cobra JFS, the Xanthony files. So, that's like a nickname he has.
Love it all. Well, not all of it. What is this crunching on my toe? I hate you. Fuck off.
What is this crunching on my toe?
Hey everybody, what's up? So I decided to make a video on the Queen Cobra herself and her past
Oh, I guess this is another channel of Monty's
relationship, the most recent past relationship, which not a lot of people know about. So if you haven't
Hey, Lisa.
been in Girl World or Girl World adjacent, then you wouldn't have had much history of NAL BKA Queen Cobra. She has been on YouTube for countless years and on the internet itself for 2 decades at the very least. Before King Cobra, Queen Cobra had a guy, and his name was Xanthony. Reigning from New Jersey, he has a considerate criminal history with a penchant for beating on and threatening women. When Xanthony, well, we can call him Xanthony now because he loves his Xannies.
Oh my god, I could use a fucking Xanax right now. I love that bitter taste. And in like 20 minutes, just calm, and then I'll be able to eat. My palms will stop sweating.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna test this shit out and see what's up with it. As you can see, my face is hella dry. I try to use a different soap. My sensitive skin can't handle it. So I'm gonna have to try this soap. And then I'm gonna hit it with the Cetaphil.
He makes me so uncomfortable. He makes me so damn uncomfortable. Remember that kid who said, do the Roar and Shirk Breezy sounded just like that? On a side note, he came into the community under a different name called like Biden is a communist. Do you guys remember him? Anyways, he used to make videos and he would just like rage about women. He would rage about women. And I know at one point, like he was trying to reach out to me and he got very annoyed saying that like I wouldn't give him the time of day and I wouldn't. Sorry. I when people like leave comments, there's this little thing where you can click on their profile and go to their channel. And I did that. And I saw enough to know I didn't want to F with any of that. But like he gets very, very angry and he has like an extensive criminal history, like for violent things. I heard he's back in jail again right now. So anyways, now Jessica, Queen Cobra, whatever the hell you want to call her, was like obsessed.
At the end, because I'm all dried out. My eyeballs, my little sensitive skin just can't handle the intensity. So first of all, see if this is like, and no, I would never drop the soap purposely. Right?
Oh my gosh. Hey, Eric.
Okay.
So Xanthony got introduced to Go World through Jessica Messica of all people and made his rounds talking to several different ladies,
That
all the while
picture.
living with his
Oh my
baby mama
gosh.
that he was beaten up on. He finally made his way to the Queen Cobra herself, as well as another individual by the name of Luxie. Now, Luxie took him into her place, and he made sure to mosey on over there because he got removed from his baby mama's place and made Luxie's home his. Now, why was he removed from his baby mama? Well, didn't I mention he likes beating on women?
I don't know, Monty. You just made me like tune out of the video because now I want to vomit all over the place. But I'm going to try to focus. I don't know why we had to include this mouth.
And of course, there was tension in New York City at Luxie's. Why do you ask? Because Xanthony was in a relationship with NAL BK Queen Cobra, all the while giving the Sasha stick to Luxie, while still talking to other ladies. This flew the Snake Queen into multiple rages on online confrontations, the shaming, the manipulation, the countless lies, the gaslighting, and the shit throwing of all kinds. With the fallout of what Xanthony had done, he got removed and was persona non grata at Luxie's apartment, and he decided to make his way back to Jersey, of course, to be with his baby mama, of which he continued to unfortunately beat up on. All the while still keeping in touch with Queen Cobra. Sooner Then later, of course, Xanthony got arrested again. For what else would you think? Beating up on his baby mama. And he received a 365-day sentence.
morriscountynj.gov/corrections. If you know your party's extension, you may enter it at any time. For the correctional facility address and directions, press 1. For information on inmate visits, press 2. For information on inmate bails and the records department, press 3. For the medical department, press 4. For social services, press 5. For the programs officer, the chaplain, the educator, or the drug counselor, press 6. For internal
This is where I just press 0 and hope I get somebody.
affairs, press 7. For administration offices, including the undersheriff, warden, and captains, press 8. For more options, press 9. You have reached.
Wait while I transfer your call.
I would have just pressed 0.
Officer Alti. Yeah. What's that person's name?
On a side note, before this leaves my brain, and I don't know if it's going to get covered, the whole thing with Anthony, Lux, and Nal was so weird. Like, Lux and Nal were friends, and then he was living with Lux, and then pretending he was all into Nal. And then at some point, you guys, he got kicked out of Lux's house. Whatever went down with him and baby mama, that's a whole side thing in itself. I know she ended up hurt. He ended up back in the hospital. But, she ended up back in the hospital. He eventually went to jail again. But then he was, like, living in his work for a while. And now was still crying over this guy. Like, it all came out that he was living with her friend, her little bestie. And it was wild. It was so wild.
All right, I'm gonna put you back.
Oh, Mandy! You gifted a membership? I missed it. I am so sorry. Thank you so much for gifting it. I gifted a membership, but it didn't post here. So do we know who got it? Or I guess the person will get an email. Welcome if you hear this later. And Mandy, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. No, thank you.
Yes. Neely.
Okay.
Hello. Yes, we have an Anthony Lee. Yes. You have a good day.
Practically the next day, if I must say so, the Queen Cobra herself decided to move on after Xanthony got locked up and set her sights on Josh, aka King Cobra, and the rest will soon be history. Now, I will show the chaos that is Xanthony, aka FTW Blue God, and clips gathered from his gaslighting shenanigans, and much, much more. There's a lot more.
Oh, I forgot he was also talking to Ariel. How could I forget that?
Than this. This is just really shallow, but I just wanted to give people a synopsis of Nell.
Jenny, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it posted. Okay, Mandy, thank you. And Jenny, Jenny, you joined the Breezy Bunch. I thought you gifted a membership. Welcome, Jenny. Welcome. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you. Richard got the membership. Richard, welcome. Who is Queen Cobra and why is she so important, or why is she important? I wouldn't necessarily call her important. I feel like that's, I don't know, a strong word. She's far more entertaining than Foodie right now, but basically what happened was she was people say she was a Foodie mod. I can't remember if she was a mod or not, but she watched a little bit of Foodie. She was in our community. She basically would go live all the time, and there was always some kind of drama. Like, she was talking to S Jam, if you guys didn't know that. She was talking to Anthony. What else happened? Now King Cobra, but there was always like something big going on. And she was here. She wasn't that big of a channel. Then the trolls got involved. She got with King Cobra, and now she's kind of blown up. But in a nutshell, it was just far more entertaining than watching Foodie eat. So it's a hot topic, and it's kind of better than TV sometimes. Queen Cobra is a skinnier, tweaker version of Foodie. Oh my gosh. Eric said, gosh, this picture of now that it's paused at is so believable. It's kind of scary. I feel like this is our future if she doesn't stop drinking and get help. Like, not even being mean.
BK Queen Cobra's past relationship. If you enjoyed this and you want me to dig a little bit deeper and give you a lot more of what was happening with the Queen Cobra herself and Xanthony.
He used to be obsessed with, like, well, I don't know if he still is in prison or jail or wherever he is now. I'm sure he works out there. But, like, he would go live and work out, like, constantly all the time. I guess he used to be, like, bigger.
Get out the come on, cut the dumb song. Like my cash and lump sums. Nigga don't want these problems. She put coca on her gums. Switches on my gun. Are you turned?
Oh, wait, we got to DMs. Even the AI didn't know what the F to do with those eyes. Oh my gosh. What the F is that from? Anthony, you are breaking me down and I can't think about anything else. This is evil, villainous shit. Why didn't you restrain her ass? You didn't deserve to be hit. I can't. She will call the cops and say I attacked her. I seriously don't know what to do anymore. Ask your boss for that loan or let me book you a room for a day or two. I don't effing know. You can't stay here or you can't stay there. She's just going to continue tonight. I'm so sick right now. If I could do something to punish the demon who put this shit in place, who sent that shit to Nal, I would do it in a heartbeat. But we have nothing on her but some pictures of her. Oh. Is this him and Ariel? Hold on. I couldn't see the top. Well, it came out too. I don't know if you guys know who Ariel is. That's like Messica's bestie. She was involved with him too and would send him like videos all the time. She even sent him videos of her having drugs on her, like all kinds of stuff. It was a whole mess. Oh my gosh. She clogged the toilet yet again, so I couldn't use the bathroom. I seriously can't take it anymore. The person says, I want to get you a room for a couple nights or some shit in your area. I've been crying for 3 hours. I'd rather be in jail right now. Well, you're there now. You know I want to heal you here, skin to skin, baby. I'm not trying to keep you away. It's so much, so effing fast and chaotic. He says, I'm losing my mind. I know, Papa. What can I do? I could literally book you a room locally for 2 nights just so you can have 2 nights of peace. I'm heartbroken. I haven't slept at all. I've been catching up on work, shit and talking to Nal on and off all night. I can chill about it if you are in peace. What? Pieces and pieces. Wait, she attacked me this morning again. I can't do it anymore. I know you can't. I'm listening to Nal tell me all the new things she learned. I need to borrow money from my boss and go to a shelter or something. I can't live like this. I would rather be deleted. Or, and then he stops. The person responds, I can't have you saying this shit. My heart is in physical pain. I want to be or you know I do, but I'm serious. I'm not living like this. She whipped me with a cord. Oh my gosh. Just message her or something. She's on the phone right now whining about y'all effing because you told her y'all effed. She said she isn't picking up. I just physically can't take the crazy of her bitching to me about shit I can't tell her I know. He says, I don't see her live. She's on the phone with me. Tell her to shut the F up. She's like, how you know I'm talking to someone, LOL. Hang up on her. And then the person says, "Don't threaten her." This is Ariel, right? He says, "I didn't threaten her." Called her a biggin on accident, but he meant bugging. Wait, I just saw "Save Me, Nal is talking about you." Oh, is this is Lux. "Save me, Nal is talking about you, effing Ariel, and I can't, Anthony, please." He says, "What? Just message her or something. She's on the phone right now whining about y'all effing because okay." Wow. "55 squats complete." That's great. "Opinion on your chicken roll or chicken breast, white rice, and red beans?" He says, "I effed up and gave the customer the wrong size tire. I've never made that mistake." She says, "One F at first day, no guilt." He says, "The bitch set me up and gave me the wrong size. It was my fault for not double checking her though." And then he says, "Chicken breast and rice and beans. I'm currently starving, but that can change at any time if there's too much tension." Sorry. Okay, this is a long one. "I'm really sorry for how I am and how things are. I've been up since 12 a.m. and can't sleep. My head is pounding. It seems like I can manage to forget all my current problems for a short period, like when we walk to the store, then something happens to bring it all back. And I can't do it anymore with the online shit. I can't even be bothered to put together a good series of screenshots or a video to tell the truth. I just posted whatever screenshots I had. I might go live at some point, but I'm done with the back and forth. I have actual problems. I'm just begging you to bear with me. I'm not even safe in my own head to think about anything. Everything is effed for me. I appreciate all your help, and I feel like I'm disappointing you with how effed up I am. This is a physical and mental trauma for me on every level. I know it is for you too. But at the end of the day, you kick me out and I'm homeless in New York City with nothing, and you go back to your normal life." I don't know what that is. He says, "Now I'm actually hungry." Yeah, we can do that. Oh, because they asked, "Are we doing Thanksgiving for realsies?" He says, "Yeah, we can do that. You can get a chicken or if the turkey is too big for us." Ha. And then a screenshot of something. Hold on. I don't know what that's supposed to be. "I hope you have a sighting like this soon to New York." Huh. Yeah, poor Papa's gonna be homeless in New York City. I don't wanna know. Something about he's talking about a razor. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, the razor. I had to take my midday dose, some medication. "I can cook all day," after they ask, "Are we doing Thanksgiving for realsies?" "I can cook all day and we can watch sports or fun movies from the '80s. TikTok." Okay, I'm not reading this because I'm not gonna trigger people, but he says the medication he took, and how he likes the relief.
You respond and you talk to my baby mother one more time, I'm going to release everything. I'm going to tell the whole world about you and your little cancer-ridden kid. Fuck you. Hope you die. Can't wait till it happens. And please, watch me. Watch what
Now we're using a certain name that's blocked out as a threat. I begged her to take it down. Her baby face is blurred. "You started this shit today, not me living privately with you." He says, "Okay, you don't get it. No point in talking. I'll survive because I can't get the pleasure of dying. Bye, sorry. I'm gonna freeze to death out here. I don't know where to go. A shelter.
Show your real self, you fucking whores, behind your fucking filters. Jesus Christ. You don't know if you're looking at a fucking gremlin or a goblin. You don't know
Oh my
what the fuck
gosh.
you're looking. Show your truth. Am I a gremlin or am I a goblin? Pick your adventure. Spooky, you dumb bitch. Do you want me to dox you to your audience, Tatum, Wanda Osborne? I don't give a fuck. And let your mama block me from his chat too, because I'm about done with your mama as well. So if he wants to block me, block me. Block me. Gia, what are you gonna do?
Oh.
Gia, so you accept Jessica Mesta telling me to KMS myself in her Discord when she thought I was some person named Beanbag when I wasn't in her fucking Discord because this fucking stupid fucking fetal alcohol syndrome looking slut cannot comprehend that I don't want nothing to do with her? I don't want nothing to do with her, so she makes up that I'm making up a proton neutron fucking website of a John H. Who the fuck? Bitch, that's a criminologist who's 80 years old. He's a real person, okay?
Wow. I mean, lucky Josh. What do you say to that? Here we go again with the Jessicas. No offense if your name is Jessica, but I feel like all the Jessicas online are like, I don't know, so far out there. Eric said, damn, it sounded like she was about to spit some fire diss track with the background music. That would have been a cool intro. No, we don't think this behavior is acceptable. You know where I'm at with this? What do you mean? Like Anthony's, Now's, who's Jessica Messica's? Like whose behavior? As far as Queen Cobra, Now, whatever that if you want to call her Jessica, I can't do anything to stop it, right? Like I think she needs detox and treatment and like therapy for a very, very, very long time, if not for the rest of her life. But this shit's online and everybody's talking about it and I'm watching. It's not like she's this kind person who's struggling and needs like a helping hand. She's absolutely vile and yeah, I don't know. I can't do anything to stop it, so I'm just seeing what's going on. It's not acceptable. It's disgusting. But people like her, like I think live streaming and this internet attention is like another addiction for her. I think it's just another thing to add on to the list of things that she's doing. And I think all this attention is really, really bad for her. I think it's all going to backfire. I think if anybody it has a hand in it, like Jessica Meska, for example, who seems to have all the insider knowledge and knows what's going down before anybody else does. I think if anybody has a hand in it, it's going to go all bad and it's going to backfire. And thank God I'm watching from afar. You got to play barber. Oh, good luck. Don't like take off an ear or anything. Marin says Nell needs a yeah, she does. She does. Our Jessica is normal. Oh, yes, our Jessica is normal. We love our Jessica. We love our Jessica. All right, you guys, let's go to Twitter. Let me pull it up. I'm debating on if I want to run my mouth about something really fast. I'm debating if Petty Breezy is here or Sweet Kumbaya Breezy is here. I haven't decided yet. I really haven't. I'm Jessica Bestica. Yes, Jessica. Yeah, she streamed for over 12 hours. Somebody said it was 24 hours by the time she actually like finally logged off. I know she has like little updates on her channel. But one live stream she did when we left and she was going to sleep, I think what was that? And she woke up, that was like 18 hours and then she went live again for an additional however many. Petty Breezy all the way. Okay. Let me see if I bookmark this tweet that I happened to stumble across. I didn't, but I can find it. Except for one person in the replies has me blocked, so I don't know if I could explain everything properly. There has been this person, Pew Tasha, or whatever you want to call her. Whatever you want to call her, and I have tried my hardest to be respectful to this person. But what I'm not going to allow them to do is to just keep going on like I'm DMing you every day or something. And let's just set it straight. And then you even made a tweet that you're not replying to my DMs until I address you. Well, I've already addressed you, but apparently you didn't listen to the live stream. So I got to say it again. I'm not constantly DMing you, thank you. I have nothing really to say to you. The only reasons why I DM'd you twice in the first place was, for one, you showed up in my chat ready to, like, I don't know, mouthing off, and I was actually very respectful to you when you came in, and I told the mods not to block you. Um, and I said you were somebody that floated around from chat to chat. And I'm sorry that apparently that was the worst thing I could have said about you, but I don't know what to call it. Like, you are friends with everybody and you go into multiple chats. And it's just kind of like what we call people over here. Like, I have a lot of people in my chat. I have a lot of people who are mods for me that, like, are mods for people that hate me, or hang out in chats to people that hate me. And, like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Can you imagine if I told everybody that they could only hang out in my chat and they couldn't go to anybody else's who hates me? Like, you guys wouldn't have anywhere else to go. Like, a lot of people hate me. I'm just not like that. I don't care. Like, I know, for example, Hannibal. He's outspoken about his, like, dislike for me. I guess he's somewhat respectful, but, like, I know a lot of people that I'm friends with respect him as a creator, and I think that's great. I think from what I've seen, he does put out good content, right? Anyway, so that's just kind of like our terminology over here. Like I've said it before, Blondie in here is a floater, Aaron is, Satan is, Hugh is, like multiple people. But for whatever reason, like, you took that to heart. Like, it was the worst thing I could have possibly said to you. And had you stayed and not thrown a little hissy fit, like, I truly was just telling people not to block you because you go everywhere and it's cool for you to stay. But I'm really sorry that offended you. So I tried to clear it up with you, and apparently that made things worse. I literally DM'd you to say, hey, I don't know what really was going on, other than I saw you there and I said not to block you because you go around, like, you're cool with everybody. You go around to all the chats. Whatever. She threw a big, like, bitch fit on Twitter about it. Like, blew up. Oh, stay out of my DMs. Well, quit running your mouth about me. You talk so much shit, but, like, when you're approached, all of a sudden, like, it's the most like, it's unheard of. Anyways, and then when I started covering subliminal locks, you were very vocal about how I had no right to cover it and I was making money off of child abuse, yada, yada, yada. You and your group were telling me how I was even covering Reddit, and Reddit told me I was forbidden from covering them. There was a child in a situation living in a school bus where CPS is involved, but couldn't get onto the property because the person allegedly, supposedly, was not letting them on to see the child. She had struck her child on stream and continued to do things and speak to him horribly and live streamed this every single day. And nobody could get this child help. Do you want to know what happened? Pew pew, Tasha, whatever that if you want to call yourself. You want to know what happened when I covered it? People reached out to me and told me how grateful they were that somebody was giving this child a voice. And more people, despite what you want to think, everywhere. Like, people wanted me to talk about it. And do you want to know what happened when I talked about it? She decided that she was going to sell her property. And I'm not saying it's all because of me, but she didn't like the attention. Subliminal Locks did not like the attention she got from our channel. She was very upset about it. But then she decided that she was going to give her child more stability and try to change the situation. I take that as a win. She said that she was going to start doing hair again. She was going to get rid of the chickens because, like, she was overwhelmed with everything. She was going to get out of a bus and to a place where they can have an actual roof over their head. I don't know. I'm glad I covered it. It sucks. Like, it sucks watching that stuff. It sucks knowing that the reality, like, who wants to think about a child being disrespected, hurt, a child feeling unsafe? Like, who wants to think about that? Nobody, right? Like, I didn't sit here with popcorn enjoying covering it. It was hard. I was stressed out. Like, I was really stressed out. I try to not take a lot of stuff with me, but, like, those live streams really affected me, like, deeply. And just because I didn't come on here and cry my eyes out, like, it bothered me. I prayed for that child every single night. Anyways, you came onto my channel in my comment section running your mouth. You were running your mouth everywhere on how I was exploiting a child, a situation. I had no right to cover it. So since you came to my channel and ran your mouth X amount of times, you want to know what I did? I acted like a normal human being and I DM'd you and said, "Would you like to fill me in on like reasons why I should seriously stop covering this? And I'm open to hearing you out. Like, why do you think it's so wrong?" And then you threw another bitch fit. But today, when you're on Twitter saying, "Stay out of my DMs," I haven't DM'd you since what was it, March 5th? I know that you're like, I don't know, you and your little group of friends over there. I feel like you guys came into Girl World like really thirsty for attention. And then when you guys get it, and you know who I'm talking about, when you guys get it, you cry. And you're like, these people are doing this and stalking me and harassing me and da 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 da. Like, you guys run your mouth to everybody, especially you, Pew Pew. Like, if you're going to run your mouth, expect people to say something back. And then I saw in your little thread how people are now trying to say I had a thing with Negs. Literally, this lady's like, "Breezy blocked me because I outed that she DM'd and had a thing with Negs." Negs is everything I'm against. And that's not me trying to start shit. That's not like everything he believes in, I believe the opposite. Thank you. And outing my DMs, let's talk about this. Like, it's all, if you look back on the history of the channel and everything, probably if you even ask Negs and DC if they're still together, they will tell you what happened. Negs was gonna have Foodie Beauty on a panel. I was new to YouTube and I just started like my channel. I was new and I didn't know that you could just take clips from each other. I didn't know about all that stuff. So like, in my head, I'm a new channel. I didn't know that much about Negs. I didn't know about much about anything. I'm like, I'm gonna do what I find the respectful thing and say, "Hey, do you mind if I clip your like your panel or whatever?" That's all. That's all that happened. And do you want to know what happened? He got mad at me and blocked me because I wanted to cover his panel. That is truly all that happened. Truly all that happened. Oh, Satan. Yeah. Hey, Jamie. That's why I love you, Breezy. As older demographic hates being told what we can and can't watch. Yeah, it's just stupid. Like, it's stupid. Um, it's just too much. I see that going on with like other people too. Like, where people are being blocked if you follow so and so, and like you're banned from the community if you watch this person. Like, eventually, that's gonna get so messy. People are gonna feel like they have nowhere to go and stop watching all of you. Like, that's eventually what's gonna happen. Well, of course, Satan, she's being exposed by you every day. Yes, I love Satan's coverage on Busy Little Bee. That's truly the only way I have, like, that's the only idea I get of what's going on. I have never gotten a Chantal sub. What? I use it mostly now for embroidery patterns. I just can't deal with the drama. No, Stella, I think everybody should follow who they want. Like, I think that they should. It's just stupid. Like, we're all adults and YouTube's like a huge platform. Like, why are we telling each other where we can go? Unless you're paying for like the stuff that I'm using, like my Wi-Fi, this specifically, I like the whole amount of this laptop, my headset, my bills in general. Like, you're not gonna tell me where I'm going anyway. Like, you're just not. So I don't expect anybody else to have to do that. Anyway, so I just thought that was interesting. That was me running my little mouth. I think Pew Pew so desperately wants there to be a problem and like so desperately wants people to like, it's the same group that like is convinced that I have it out for them and I watch all their content and like all this crap. Like, it's the same song and dance. But I think she so desperately wants there to be a problem. And if she checked, I have been nothing but respectful to her while she's been running her mouth nonstop. So anyways, and yeah, no, I don't have a thing for Negs. I don't know how to break that to anybody. Everything that he is for, I am against, and no thank you. That's just not how it goes. Just not how it goes. Do I have a list? Not at this moment in time. I don't. Truly, I don't like care enough. I don't know. In this moment, I want to address it, but like by the time I close this laptop and go to sleep, like none of it will matter to me. Like, I truly don't care. The only person that like truly creeps me the F out, well, there's two. Yo mama is disgusting and a pervert. But like that Bali chick, like I think something is seriously wrong with her. I think but she more just creeps me out than anything because I literally been sent things where like she's screaming about my child. I remember one clip that was sent to me. And it will forever stand out in my head, like forever in my head, because I thought it was like the scariest, creepiest thing. Like, she was talking about my daughter, like not like she's always talking about my daughter. And if like I would go shopping or something like that, she would start raging, like, "Why didn't you buy your daughter anything, Breezy?" And I was sent this clip and I was literally talking about how I wanted to get more familiar with um the breed of dog huskies, that like I haven't really got to like rescue too many, even in like the veterinary field. I feel like, there's a lot of huskies, but I never got to work with them a lot. I just never got to. And so I was talking about how I would love the opportunity eventually to like rescue or maybe foster. And she took that, me talking about that, and start screaming about my daughter. "What about your daughter? What about your daughter?" And she's always screaming about my daughter. And now she's on this kick with my feet. And if you guys don't know who she is, she's this woman who admitted to trafficking young women for her boss. Like, it's weird. The whole thing is weird. So I don't necessarily have a list, but I have people that I think are creepy. And there's this clip of Ollie too, where she picked up her cat, like not by the loose skin on the neck, like not like that. She picked it up by its actual neck with her hands around its neck. And I'm not going to show it because it's like triggering, and who wants to watch that? But like, there's something mentally wrong with her. There's something not okay at all. Like, she's broken. Broken. What is the list? Why do people go after other people's parenting and children? I don't know, but the people who scream about it and go after it the most, I find, are like hiding shit, or it's just weird. All I know is I don't need the trafficker Bali worrying about my child. Like, my child is okay and safe with me. Like, go worry about rehabilitating yourself so you don't ever hurt women again. And the wild thing is this woman like makes herself into the victim. Like, she will make herself be the victim over all of it. Like, poor her. And then she even like said, "Oh, well, the girl tried to hit on me, and she was naughty and all this stuff." Like, she made herself the victim. And she's just disgusting. She's just disgusting. They're weaklings who like to go below the belt. She is something else. I know why Chantal does it, because she's so bitter about what her mother did to her sending to a group home. Chantal has mommy and daddy issues. That's what it is. That's what it is. And you can tell, because I remember one rage she did at me. She was like, "Your dad didn't love you. He didn't even claim you in death." And saying all this stuff. Like, who says that to another person? Who says that? And what that told me, it spoke volumes. Like, I'm not crying about my bio dad. Like, the weird thing, I'm not even gonna go into that. That's a whole topic for another day. But like, she felt the need to say that to make herself feel better. And we know her mom and dad separated when she was very, very young, very, very young. And he wasn't like around in her life. And she talks about him as this alcoholic, and she even tried to tell us he was like bigger than her. And I've seen him. His photos have been on Twitter. He's definitely not bigger than Chantal, not even close to being the same size. I don't know if he's an alcoholic or not. If he was, that makes sense why like she has such a hatred towards me. And like, do you know what I mean? Because she's always calling me just boozing, and like always bringing up my past as far as like the alcohol goes. And it just tells me a lot. Like, she has some trauma deep down. And I feel like her mom, being so young, I don't know this for a fact, but this is just how I picture it going. Her mom was young when she had her. Foodie would be too much. Foodie would be a brat. Foodie would want this. Foodie would want that. And so she literally just shut Chantal up by giving her food. I think that was the thing. "Oh, if you're good, you can have 3 Hershey bars. If you don't beg for anything the whole time, I'll get you ice cream afterwards." I totally picture that's how her childhood went down. Anyways, and then like when she's raging about me as far as parenting goes, like, "Go take your kid to the park. Why aren't you taking your kid to the park? Oh, you're taking your kid to Disneyland." Like, I don't think her mom spent like actual time with her, if that makes sense. I think she wishes her mom took her to the park. I think she wishes her parents took her to Disneyland. I think she has some deep rooted issues inside. And yeah, who is she going to expose, Hugh? Wait. "I pray I do not have to see Bali's kitty," like she said in a rage post. She showed Messy Crew her. I don't know why people continue to send Jessica Messica their nudes. I don't know why. Like, if you haven't noticed, she will out you. Like, she will share them. I don't know if she did or not. I'm taking your word for it, Hugh, but like that is so stupid. That is so stupid. She said that she spent most of her time with her grandparents. See, and said she was deported for eating everything. Yeah, it's always the ones who have no kids who tell you how to parent. It's true. It's always the ones with no kids. I don't know why that is. I'm not trying to be mean, but like, because you know what I mean? Like, there's people who don't have kids who have like a natural, like, motherly instinct inside them and like are natural nurturers. Like, so I don't mean it that way, but I mean like people like Bali and Foodie. And, like, it's always them. It's always people like them. All right, are we ready to get into some Twitter, you guys? Wait until I can tell people my theory about Pete's. I want to know your theory about Pete's. Chantal also stole money for her food. She did. She did. And you better be giving her. I don't even want to know about this kitty. I'm sorry, but it's in the group chat. She said, I showed you my kitty. I'm like, you asked. She probably, I'm not going to defend her, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say she means her actual cat she just got. Do I want your nudes? I am sure you are fire, Jenny. I'm sure you are beautiful and amazing, but nobody send me their nudes, please. I'm good. I'm good. If I really have the urge to see somebody's nudes, I'll just go to Pornhub, okay? Like, I'm good over here. I'm good over here. You were just watching a 4-hour video about her from a little channel? Who? I really don't understand why they call you that. Like, it's a gotcha moment. You own it. Oh, they're just boozing? I don't know. It doesn't get to me. Like, I definitely was just boozing. I was. I was just boozing a lot. I did a whole 7-Eleven tour in my day. I know where all the 7-Elevens are. Know where all of them. All the liquor stores, all of them. I know where you could get the cheapest 2-Eleven. I have it covered. She mentions that she met a man named James when she was in a psych ward at 16. Oh, I see where you're going with that. I don't think they met in high school. I think they met at the hospital. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Like, I'm not an OG foodie watcher. I came in when everybody was talking about her dating this new guy, which was Natter, and how he got her hooked on drugs. So that's like when I came in. So I don't know. You guys will have to tell me what you think about that. Bally's just bitching today. One more thing about Bali and then I'm done. And then I'm done. I don't know. I'm in a good mood, you guys. I just sometimes get in a petty mood. We're like, I don't know. I just do. I just do. I'm petty right now. She's always talking about how I need to grow up and that I'm immature. I guess I shouldn't say she's always. In the times that I've seen. You do hand puppets every night while grinding on a chair. I'm sorry, like, who needs to grow up? Like, you are however old you are, 65-year-old married woman, and you grind on a chair or you take baths. Like, I don't think you need to worry about me as a parent. You have a husband upstairs while you're freaking a chair for the world to see and talking about your feet. You weird, weird little lady. Actually, you're not little, you weird lady. Your head is spinning. You came during Natter era from Karina Kaboom. I like her. I need to watch more of her content. From what I saw before, I remember I used to like do little recaps with her and catch up with her, and she always had Care Bears on the screen. I don't know if she still does. Degrassi. I used to watch that show. And then who was it? Drake was Jimmy. Was that his name? Jimmy? And he was in the wheelchair because he had got shot. I used to love that show. 90% of what comes out of her mouth is disgusting as what she shovels in. Foodie, yes. That's rich that she calls you just boozing. I mean, what would we call her? Just eating, just smoking, just farting, just stinking? I think those are all amazing options, Mike. I think they are. I like just eating. Just eating's a good one. It like rolls right off the tongue. Emma was a terrible friend to Manny. Yes. Wheelchair Jimmy, that's what they called him. Yes. That was such a good show. I want to watch it now. Where can we watch that? I think I just want to watch like one season and then I'll get my fix. Because like one season will take me, I don't know, probably like a year and a half to get through. I love it when Karina Kaboom says you heard it here last. I need to watch more of her. I really like her content. I I'm like weird about stuff I watch on YouTube. Like, I don't know, as far as foodie goes, I feel like I see so much of her on my own. So like I don't go watch like 800 different channels. And it's not that I don't support people. Like there's a lot of creators I really like and support. It's just like it's too much foodie. And then the stuff I like when I'm not watching foodie is like reality TV. I don't know, sometimes I get into like a true crime fix where I want to hear about like different cults that I've never heard of. I don't know, I'm weird. Or like I listen to like motivational things or like positive affirmations. Aside from that, I watch Marty. I like to check in on Ray's channel. I don't know. Actually, hold on. I could tell you what I watch on YouTube. There's one creator I feel like you guys are going to get mad at me for, but I don't know. I feel like this, you guys probably don't even know who she is. Maybe you do. Have you heard of Shannon Rose? So she did horrible things in her past, right? Like and I'm not talking about being a adult film star. I don't consider that horrible. Like that's just part of her story. But like she did certain types of things that she was paid to do and it came out in anyways, so I watched this creator Shannon Rose and I truly just watch her because I know her whole story. I've seen her go from having like alcohol issues, being in the adult entertainment industry, which like fed her addictions. And I watched her like get out of that and then get sober and change her whole life around. And now she's like this hippie mom living in Tennessee and she does like thrift store hauls. She does thrift store hauls. So I just want to say on the side note, like I'm not excusing her past at all. But she's one of those people I think have like learned from it. I think she learned from it and she like teaches what she's been through was like teaching opportunities and like life lessons. And anyways, so I watch her. Used to watch her, then stopped. Yeah, I watch her. I watch the Girls Next Level podcast because I used to be really obsessed with that show growing up. Like, I don't know if you guys watch Girls Next Door. I shouldn't say growing up, but you know what I mean. That was like one of my favorite shows. Sometimes I watch Marky when I want 8 Passengers updates. Who else? Dark Side Becky because I just love her. Kiara Shanice, Ryland, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings because I don't agree with everything Shane Dawson does and says, and I think he's done some weird, messed up stuff, and I think he says really, really creepy stuff. But I like his husband Ryland, and I love his sister Morgan. So I watch their channels, but I don't necessarily watch Shane Dawson. And then I'm like subscribed to Ray and Blondie and Michael Furberger. A lot of you guys, Satan, Austin. Okay, who else am I subscribed to? Obviously Marty, Hugh, Joe. Kay's cooking. I didn't know I was subscribed to her, but I guess I am. Aaron. I don't know. My subscriptions aren't that exciting. It's really not. Dang Fupa. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Dang Fupa. I'm not subscribed to Goose Chuck, but I should be. I should be. I don't know. I don't watch a whole other like who else am I? Oh, do you guys like Not the Good Girl? I really like that channel a lot. I like that channel a lot. Who else? I'm trying to see. I don't know. I think that's like a majority of my YouTube watches. It's like not that exciting. I don't know. I'm boring. I'm really, really boring. You like watching Rich Lex? I like popping in every once in a while. And then every once in a while, I get like a wild hair at my ass and I search Tana Mojo and I don't know why. I don't like her. Like, I don't watch her because I like her, but like she used to be one of those people. She was almost like the Lindsay Lohan of YouTube, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know a nicer way to describe that. I definitely never liked her, but like I was always curious of like what kind of like shit she was up to or like getting into and like she goes through men like I don't know, like underwear and socks. Like there was always a new one. So sometimes I search her. Um I watched her when she was with Bella though. Shane Dawson said disgusting stuff. I agree. I don't watch Shane's channel. I like his husband. I like Ryland's family. I don't know if you've ever watched them, but like he has a really nice family. My YouTube sub list would freak y'all out. Oh my gosh, tell me, who are you subscribed to? Who am I not subscribed to that I should be that isn't Girl World related? That is a question I want to ask you. Who should I subscribe to? All right, I think we should talk about Twitter though, because we're like an hour in and I don't. Okay, hold on. Let me look that person up. Lester. She's really pretty. What kind of videos does she do? Taylor Swift. Oh no, you sent me to a Swiftie. No offense if you're a Swiftie. Like I think everybody but me. I'm definitely not one. Okay, she talks about Kendall Jenner, the truth about Drake. Okay, I subscribed. What's the latest with MFW? I don't know. That situation is so hopeless. I had to check out. What's MFW doing, Breezy? Okay, let me look. Do you want me to look on YouTube? All right. Do you guys want to do an update? Like, we could watch a little bit of her. I don't think I could watch her every single day. There's an update from Blondie. Wait, that's not you, Blondie. Or is that another channel, Blondie? I don't think that's our Blondie. Okay, we could watch one from a day ago, 13 days ago, or 4 days ago. Where do you guys want to go? Not a Swiftie. My sister's like a wannabe one, and it drives me nuts. I remember like I don't know, during the Super Bowl and everything, it used to drive me crazy because she was like, Taylor Swift's on her way to Kansas. She just landed in Kansas or wherever she was landing. I'm assuming Kansas. And it would drive me nuts. I'm like, who cares? Like, great. I hope she has fun. Like, did you know that she was spotted here? Like, I don't care. Good for her. MFN Breezy has new content. Okay. All right. We'll go back to Twitter. I'm sorry. Well, I feel like we should hold on. Maybe we should read a few tweets. I feel like we have Twitter in our thumb or in our title. Okay, remind me in 2 minutes, Mandy. Let's read a few tweets. Hold on. Jamie asked, I'm asking for Jamie. MFW. Okay. Yeah, no, we'll definitely go there. Whichever one looks best. It's funny the Swifties that came in during the Super Bowl. I was a Swiftie back in the day, but not now. I cannot name one song. I liked her older stuff. Like, I thought she was good before. I don't know. I'm not into the new stuff, but I think she's really talented and she's really pretty and she's an amazing entertainer. I don't know. I am gonna listen to Alkaline Trio before I listen to Taylor Swift. That's just where I'm at with that. All right, let's read some tweets. So Fondue Pondu said, knowing how psycho Chins is, what he did with Kay Bella, and how obsessive and controlling she is with men, you cannot possibly tell me she is this meh about leaving Salah in Kuwait. She would chop Sugarfoot off before chopping Salah off. This was not her choice. And then they retweeted Yep Yep, who said, the absolutely and totally 30-year-old Scatman was noticeably absent in Foodie Beauty's Everyday Miriam live chat today. Wonder what he's up to. Yeah, he was probably at the Red Room, the first live stream. The second one, he was there, allegedly. Okay, this is a clip of Nal, and I don't know if you guys are up for it. I'm particularly worried about the men in the chat. Because she's a 34-year-old because she's a 34-year-old 16-year-old writer about men. Yeah, there's that. Swifties are nuts. They sent death threats to Meat Canyon, who did a parody on Taylor Swift at the football player. Oh my gosh, they take it seriously. Death threats? She was totally manic today. Okay, I don't know. Press 1 if you want to brave it. Press 2 if you want me to skip. I've already seen it. It's something you'll remember. Press 1 if you want to play it. Press 2 to skip. I don't know. You guys are going to hate me if we play it. I don't know. Okay. All right. I'm going to mute myself. Hey, Annie, I'm going to mute myself while we play it. That's what I'm going to do. Do we want to make it bigger? I mean, let's just go big or go home. It's really nasty. Well, I mean, yeah.
I swear to God,
I'm muting.
I swear to God, if I'm getting my period right now, like,
I'm sorry, but I tried to warn you guys. She seriously just checked. She's disgusting. I'm not saying periods are disgusting, like, you know what I mean? It's natural, it happens. I'm saying checking on a live stream full of people is something I probably would never do.
And yes, I am. I am getting my period right now. Like, can you? Oh my God, it never ends for me.
I'm really glad that you checked for us on camera. You know, I was gonna tell you I didn't believe you, so oh my God. Annie, right at that time I read it that like I don't know what I'm doing to you. It's late and we're a little less filtered at night, so plus if I had to hear it, you know. I don't know. I don't know why she does this on live streams. I tend to not announce it to the world, but that's just me. Anyways, Julie says, quoting Foodie Beauty, for now I have to focus on me and Beezing. Who the F newlywed says that about leaving their husband? You're full of shit, Chantal. She was really excited for somebody who just left their husband. Like really, really excited. And for now I have to focus on me and Beezing? How could you focus on those things when you just had to leave the love of your life, your soulmate, the man who poops on you? Like, how could you do that? I think we're going to get a clip from Hidden Truths. It says, was this a slip? She said the video Salah every day. What the heck does that mean? She said that she videos Salah every day, which FFG pointed out that perhaps she's been there since her birthday. There's no other explanation why she would have said that other than she's been there since her ban. Credit goes to FFG.
Back. So talk to him every day. So this is the
talk to him every day. You know, he's gonna take care of the pets. Don't worry about them. He's taking really good care of them. And I like talk to him every day, you know, on video to see, okay, this is the pets situation, you know. Hi, Tracy.
So it has been a few days. We were right. I talk to him every day. So this is the pet situation. That doesn't imply that this is your first day back in Canada. I bet she was back for her birthday. And it had been her plan to come back. Somebody bought her the ticket as a birthday present and visa renewal. Interesting. Back.
It was definitely a slip up. She's been there since her birthday. I think she did visit Natter. And I wouldn't have thought, well, I mean, I would have eventually thought that, right? But it wasn't the first thing that crossed my mind. But somebody in our chat pointed out that he just did a whole grocery haul. And then she pops up on live stream. So we know she used to get him groceries before. She's definitely seen Pete's, yeah. But didn't she just get there? That's what she said. That's what she says, but Foodie lies a lot. Do I think it was a one-way ticket? I'm starting to buy into the theory. Okay. I saw this theory where the person thinks that she got banned for a week and decided during that time to go do a visa run. So basically, then she got told that she can't get back into Kuwait when she tried to go get back into it. And now she's parked back at her family's house or at the outhouse or wherever. I mean, she may even be living in her car. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm kind of buying into that. She thought she was just going to do a little visa run. She thought she was just going to get to go back to Kuwait. And I think that they told her F off. Once you go green, you never go back. Everyday Miriam is here. First rule of Foodie Beauty, she lies. Exactly. Jenny said, I don't think she's going back. She was deported or was out running the new Kuwaiti visa guidelines. Yeah, I don't think she's going back either. But then she could pull one over on us in 3 days, you know, tell us she changed her mind and she's going back. You never know with Foodie, but right now I'm buying into the theory she got told she can't go back. Okay, let's keep going. Fondu Pondu said, just thinking, what a good way to rebound back from 7 days of no pay, eh? And then here's Foodie and Pete's. Oh my gosh. I wonder if they'll reunite and she'll move in with him. Fupalina, which is Dank Fupa, said, how soon will the hijab come off? So the options are 24 hours, 7 days, not coming off at all. I want to say 7 days, but what would you guys pick? I need to see her hair. Foodie's hair? She might not be able to go back. Yeah, Lisa. My front is my back. A week. All right, let's choose a week. Yep, it won. All right, Linda LaHue said she's been raiding Mrs. Doubtfire's wardrobe, but she seems happier than she's been in a long time. She does look like Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Salah said, so how is he gonna live in a family-only housing as a single man? Let's look at the replies. McDonald's maid, probably going to claim that she still lives there. Wait, what is this? My German behind loves at Foodie Beauty was told no at the German airport because if you are too fat to walk, we do not care. You are not disabled, only lazy and fat, Chantal. Well, I don't know how we got to that tweet, but I'm glad I read it. I'm glad I read it. I don't know. I guess I could see him claiming she still lives there. He's shady. He would do that. Queen of WTF said, that is a horrible idea. In a month, she will probably want to go back to Kuwait because she can't be without her husband. And this is a clip. I think it's a short one.
Yeah, Church. Yes, I'm getting Sam. And yes, I'm going to take very good care of him. His nails are not going to get too long. Yeah, Church.
I feel so bad for Sam. I can't even think about it. Like, that poor cat thought that he was free and had a new life. And then imagine getting stuck with her again. Like, what a shitty situation. Tofu said, it's not normal to leave your significant other in another country just because it's too hot. It screams loveless fake marriage. Exactly. All right, hold on. I'm going to do a bunch of scrolling right now because there's two things I really wanted to show you. And one thing I remember right now and the other thing I'm just hoping I see. Oh, wait, Allah said something. Mrs. Floopy Booty said 8 hours ago, now would be a great time for Allah to crawl out of the woodwork and tell us what's really going on, but tell the truth, not a bunch of BS. Come on, Allah, call Scatla and get the tea. So Allah says, this salad lose his life with this fatty, and already I talk, but he doesn't have another ways to get money, only she. I mean, I could have told you that. But I mean, I hope he spills some sort of tea. This is a choose your current mood based on Foodie's return, how you feel. I don't know. I think I'm going with 8. I'm so confused how she's getting Sam back if she's going back to Kuwait. She's not going back to Kuwait, supposedly, allegedly. I don't know. She'll keep the hijab on. It hides so much. 7 chins, 3 strands of hair in the neck lump. Yeah, I think I'm feeling 8. That's about where I'm at. I feel like by the end of the week, we're going to be number 2, maybe number 3, eventually number 7. But yeah, I'm an 8 right now. All right, I want to show you guys Salah's other channel. His other channel. Oh my gosh. Foodie dancing here with her stomach jiggling like Santa Claus. All right, hold on. I got to go past my Vanderpump Rules stuff. All right, where's his other channel? I tweeted a lot of stuff. Look at Noelle. Noelle is in Valley Village, and you can find more info on her on Pet Finder if you're looking for a little friend to adopt. All right. Anyways, he has another channel. Oh gosh, have you guys seen this about Nick Ocado? I guess he was losing weight. I guess he gained it back, and this is his recent TikTok. Oh my gosh. Oh. What is that? Oh my god, I want my mom. I want my mom. He's drinking that. Oh my god. I don't know what was worse, that or now. I really don't know. Oh my gosh. No, he's not naked. I think his body swallowed the shorts he was wearing. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't fit in anything. I don't know. Is he always naked? I don't watch enough of him. I can't watch that. Like, I've seen enough for a year. Okay, I'm trying to find his second channel, but oh my gosh. Salt and Sass said the fart box tonight. Look at this. All right, if I can't find it, you know what? I have it up on YouTube, I think. All right, hold on. Take a journey with me. I'm going to show you guys his second channel on YouTube. It's Home Alone Legend. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It's literally called Home Alone Legend. And where is it? Hold on. All right, here it is. Home Alone Legend. Let me share the screen. Okay. I'm surprised it doesn't say woof woof anywhere. Can you guys see this okay? Make it stop. Maybe he's taking S-Jams. Yeah, maybe. Sperm everywhere. That will never get old to me. Never, ever. The new couches will be ruined too, probably. You subscribe? Should I subscribe? Oh, it's painting. Oh, I think I'll just keep an eye on it. I can't bring myself to subscribe. So anyways, this is his second channel, Home Alone Legend. And this is the video he has up. I already have a headache. Is this supposed to be his new music? Oh, Lord. Start singing Ramadan! No, thank you. Okay, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but this is literally LA traffic. This is an LA traffic jam and the frustration you feel.
Chicken in the water.
Are we supposed to be high for this? Did I not get the memo?
Chicken in the water.
Oh my Lord.
Water.
Water. Oh my God. Oh. Is he pressing the same two keys? Okay. I apparently didn't get the memo we had to be high for this and like have our glow sticks. Do you guys want to hear the rest of this? Chicken in the water? Oh, Logic, you're high and you still don't get it. Okay, I was wondering if I was missing out here. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go a little bit somewhere further away from whatever that was. Hope it doesn't get any better. That's about all I want to hear from that. I don't know who lied to you, Salah, but your chicken in the water, it's really terrible. Like this song needs to drown in the water and never come back. Wait, let's look at the comments. It's like no matter who you are, where you come from, or what you've been through, we have all been the chicken in the water. I'm sorry, what? We have all been the chicken in the water. I'm telling you, I'm not high. That's what you needed to be for this. You needed to be high and contemplate your life. Like, are you the chicken in the water? This song is great, but also very deep. I really hope that's a troll. Like, I really hope, or is that a bot? And then Lee said, I see potential in the growth of this musical poetry. Create more. Salah says, the first thing I intend to do in a second demo version, because some instrumentations do not harmonize enough. Nothing is going to harmonize with whatever that was supposed to be. Let me show you guys the comments. I think I forgot to share it while I was yapping away. Okay, here we go. There's 2 of them. I don't know. Tomorrow or next week, if my daughter's going through anything, I'm definitely going to give her the chicken in the water talk and let her know we have all been the chicken in the water. You will get through this. I'm not a chicken in the water. You've got to be high on something other than weed to understand it. Maybe Foodie can rap over it. Oh my gosh. Foodie and Yo Mama, they could collab. I thought we were watching a scary movie for a second. I don't know. It felt like I was on some sort of drug. But then again, it felt like I didn't have enough of whatever drug I was supposed to be on. It just, whatever it was, wasn't enough. Chicken in the water. All right. Well, if you want to download the song, here you go on Home Alone Legends. All right, let me find some MFW content. Let me go there next. Probably maybe. I don't know. I just know I was way too sober for that shit. All right, is it MFN? Is that what somebody told me? MFN. I got MFN Matrix Fight Night or 2 Chains. I don't think that's where we're supposed to be. So let me see. Let me search MFW. Actually, let me share the screen and you guys can help me pick what the heck we're going to watch. This isn't a weed thing. No, it was more than weed. It would have had to have been. All right. MFW, stuffing, egg, and more. You guys wanting to watch a good egg stuffing? One from 13 days ago. Here's one from 1 day ago. Why don't we watch this? Okay, it's like in a million hours stream, but like maybe we could chill for like an hour if you guys want to. Like an hour of this. Is there a live chat? Oh no, because it's hers. Huh?
Yes, we're live. What's up, guys? Lost souls, trolls, assholes.
Hello.
Kittykins, Caroline, Stars, Charms.
Hello.
I'm smoking a lot of things tonight. I'm probably gonna need to leave this open and add more charcoal. Probably a couple of times because.
Okay, that's way too fast. Sorry, you guys. Well, that was her sped up just a little bit. Oh well. Okay.
Not only am I smoking a corned beef, which I'm boiling first, I'm hoping that it like breaks down, and then I'm gonna throw it in the smoker to give it to the.
I thought you were talking about smoking drugs or something. I wasn't I was like, smoking beef. Like, is that a new terminology I haven't heard of?
You know, give it the good flavor. Chicken and a pork shoulder. Yeah.
What's smoking a beef?
I'm smoking all of that. I'm getting the coals going now.
Oh, good.
Stacy girl.
I know. I thought I was like, I've been out of the game so long that like what's smoking a beef? What is that? Breezy moment. I see her one eyebrow still going down.
Yeah, well, I'm getting it in whatever I don't eat tonight. Me, my parents, and everyone. Then I will eat at work the rest of the week or whenever. There's usually not very many leftovers. Stars. Charlie girl says.
All right, let's go a little bit further in. Oh, we're smoking.
Once that's good and like the smoke starts rolling off, I'll know it's ready to put in the smoker. The smoker takes forever to get going. This is the hard part, is waiting. But I can see that the coals are nice and hot down there, so that's a good thing. Wait a few minutes, throw it in the smoker, close it. It'll take about 30, 45 minutes to get it to temperature, and then we'll put the meat in. But we're going to put the shoulder in first, and then the chicken.
And you got to babysit that thing all day?
Then later the corned beef, because the corned beef is already going to be cooked. We're just putting it in there for like the smoke flavor. So it's been a while. Everyone make sure that you subscribe. I'm sure that if you're typing, you are subscribed. But share, let everybody know. I'm sure that.
Sorry, I'm fascinated. I'm not a barbecue or smoker. Well, I'm a smoker, but I'm not that kind of a smoker. So I'm watching it and I'm like, that would give me anxiety. But I'm sure if you like grilling and all that, it's fun.
This will go down in flames as well.
Good and hot. I don't know what happened to that car. It's seen better days for sure. It looks like she
So anyways, yeah,
hits
that's what we're
things
doing.
when she's parking.
There we go. It's so much clearer on StreamYards than it is on TikTok or anything else. I swear TikTok is a weird fucking like haze over me. Yeah, this is
Yes, this is MFW, and if you watch her regularly, I don't. I'm sure she'll be raging about me watching her sometime soon. Anytime I cover her at all, she's mad for like a week.
so much clearer. You guys can see every wrinkle on my pores. Leave me alone. I'm going to make scalloped potatoes with it and a strawberry cake. So the other day, remember I cut up all the strawberries and put them in sugar?
Mhm.
Well, one second. This tripod.
Do you guys care if I float around since it's a longer stream and like see where we end up?
Well, they're ready for the cake, so we got to make that cake too. But again, I'm going to wait and get the smoker going.
Yeah, Jessica.
Up here, those wrinkles. I've been using that machine that I got. I think it's been working.
Oh.
Am I huge? Well, I'm sideways or whatever. I'm not up and down. Anne Marie.
The last I heard from her, she had got a botched like surgery. I guess she got a tummy tuck and it was botched.
How are you?
Floating is fine. Okay.
We're smoking some meat today. It is kind of chilly.
Smoking some meat.
Once we get this going, I'm going inside.
That's good.
We celebrate the whole month of April around here. A legend was born.
Who is that?
That was me.
Oh. A legend, you say?
It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I'm sure it won't last long. I figured I'd give it another try, another year. Why not? I have not tried at all this year.
So is she back on YouTube even though her channels have all been banned like 855 times?
Figured we're 3 months in. Give it a go. I'm sure to last a couple of days, if not shorter.
See, a legend. A legend was born.
I also got my boxes for my Patreons put together. I need to know who wants lime salt because I'm going to go put them in the little containers now. And I need to know.
For who? Why are we giving away lime salt?
Thank you, Caroline.
I have so many questions.
A lot's changed since the last time a lot of you have seen me.
Like what?
I think the last time I was live, it was right after my tummy tuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like that day. That was in November.
Yep. Sure was. How'd that
Did
go?
you give me your address yet? I think you did, T-girl.
You will never
make sure that you do that because I got all the boxes put together. This is it for this round. And if I need to make more.
Annie, what kind of deets? I know enough. I used to watch her like I never really was like big into YouTube until like I don't know, people started watching my channel. Then I started talking about foodie more. Then I got into YouTube. But like I would watch her here and there. I remember she used to cover the Slayton sisters. She had something with Tammy Slayton. I remember this all specifically because I remember I had just started watching Tammy and I fell down this rabbit hole of the Slayton sisters, and Amy had lied about Tammy passing away and said she was on her deathbed and either she had passed away or she was going to pass away. And they needed all this money to afford a large coffin that would be able to hold Tammy. And other things were going down. I also remember they had a dog and it bit somebody and they put it in this like hot camper all day. So there was this stuff like I fell down a rabbit hole, started seeing that stuff. Then I saw MFW covered them sometimes and she was in a different house. And she was bigger. She was like a bigger woman. And I stopped watching for a long time and then I checked in again and she had happened to be like going off and using the N-word a lot and stuff like that. And then I just decided to never check in on her again. Here and there, I would check in, like regularly. More often than I you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I remember too, like, I would check in randomly, and, like, one time I watched this live stream where MFW was with, her ex, and she was going down on him on this live stream. Yes, that all happened. And then there were other things where she would get drunk, and then I would notice she was with Doug, then she was broken up with him, then she was back with Doug. But, then I checked in on her again, and I think it was the N-word stuff, and then I discovered Foodie because a bunch of people were talking about how she was with this guy who got her hooked on drugs. MFW, if you didn't know, the N-word stuff is nasty and disgusting, but the reason why I say it, like, it's a regular thing for her because it's a regular thing for her. She gets drunk and her racism shows. When she's somewhat sober, she tries to hide it, but she is disgusting when she drinks, the language she uses. I don't know, there's other stuff she used to drink and drive all the time. She would seriously film herself leaving a bar sometimes, driving, and I remember she got a DUI. I don't know, she's been trying to get sober, I guess I shouldn't really say try, in her words, trying. She says she's gonna get sober, and from what I see, sneaks alcohol. But, I don't know, she's always gonna get sober, and then 3 days later, she's back to it, but she doesn't want anybody to tell her anything. What I do know is she has some mods that don't like when people cover Katie, and they will reach out to you and DM you and try to get you to stop. Like, I've had people threaten me, like, they literally went to Facebook and searched people I must have went to high school with because apparently they lived close to me, and they're like, "I know so and so, and I know this person, and how are they doing?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." I also got some person telling me they were a lawyer and a mod for MFW, and so I better stop talking about her, but I didn't stop talking about her. Here I am today. They would make a great couple. Well, Breezy found out MFW gag reflex. I don't know, there's a lot of history, like, you would have to sit through hours and stuff, but I hope that gives you, like, a little general idea of who she is at all. She used to have a show, I guess you could call it a show. Her and Yaba used to stream together. What was it called? Drama Live? And I think they had a falling out. She also had a thing with Negs. They had a falling out. There you go. I hope that gives you a little bit more info.
In the future of the lime salt, I will, but for right now, I got only 8 containers. Thank you, Stacy girl.
All right. In a few minutes, we're gonna. Oh shoot.
Pink is my color.
There we go. Must be illegal with that eyebrow. She said that she rode Negs's face. I don't know if it's true or not. I have no idea, but that's what she said. So, and apparently they met up, but now they hate each other.
Right. I think the coals are ready to put them in, right? You got to stand back. This is dangerous, and you should never do it in flip-flops. They're as ready as they're going to be.
I remember that, Marin.
Right.
I wish I could forget it. I mean, apparently I need to up my live streaming game. Here I am in my pajamas, just hanging out. I'm not giving any hand job, nothing.
I have to go grab
doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it on camera, apparently.
Flavored milk.
She would make him. Okay, let's skip. Like, we don't need to just stare at her, whatever we're staring at.
So where I put the pellets at, I just put the moisture pan right underneath it so that it gets all that water and not
okay. I don't care. Let me go somewhere else. Okay, let's go to where she's in her garage. Here we go.
I mean, he ain't that bad. He's not dying or anything, but I think about once I'm dead and
let's go back.
Like the law.
Here we go.
He needs to.
Oh shoot!
Just move in with Hussy.
Who?
Meanwhile, but I got that. I think it'll be just as good.
All right, I think this is.
But I got that. I think it'll be just as good. I don't care. I'd rather fart all over myself than be blow an ulcer and have a fucking feeding tube. You know what I mean? Nothing's perfect. You got to take the good with the bad.
Oh my gosh, Annie, I hope you know I'm joking. I'm literally not upping my live stream game. If people don't like that I'm not doing all these side things, I don't know what to tell them.
Man, it's not that I like sauerkraut. I'm just going to suck up the nutrition with it.
Okay, let's get to the part where you're talking about hussy.
Reuben casserole. Now, what is that? I'll tell you what, that having the ulcer and all that like handicapped me for a year. I did not like that feeding tube. Oh, that was probably that was the second biggest pain I've ever had in my life. And I mean, that's bigger than a damn toothache. And I've had quite a few toothaches.
You're not supposed to drink like the amount that you do or really at all with stomach ulcers. That's the thing too. She has stomach ulcers and she's had like emergency surgeries and all this stuff. And she's supposed to stop drinking and smoking. And that's yet to happen.
They pretty much take the cake. But number one worst pain in my life was after that tummy tuck. And it wasn't the first week. It was week 2, 3, and 4. I don't know how I made it through there. that was terrible. Absolute fucking excruciating pain. 2 was the blown ulcers. I could handle an ulcer better than the tummy tuck surgery again. That was just bad, dude. I couldn't move. I would get tired real fast. I would leak out of my, it was bad. Oh my God. I smelled like infection.
Great.
It was bad.
Why can we not escape the yuck? Like no matter where we go, there's some kind of like yuck factor. It's not safe on these YouTube streets.
And 3rd is every fucking toothache I've ever had in my life. So I'm talking to, I keep in contact with one of Orange's ex-girlfriends and the haters online. They keep us up to date in all the drama.
Orange was her ex.
I guess. Okay, so last summer he got arrested for intimidation and all this and was supposed to go to court. I guess he went to court the other day, and from what I heard, he said that he has new evidence or something, so they postponed the court. Oh, and he didn't show up with a lawyer either. So the judge said he has 30 days to file paperwork, get his evidence together, and get an attorney. From what I heard. I don't know. I haven't even looked at my case. I don't know. I guess he got pulled over again. Okay, so that happened like last June, July, something like that. Apparently he got pulled over again, driving without a license. What the fuck? Hey, shooting star.
Why are you keeping tabs on him though?
This guy, man.
Orange was thirsty. I couldn't stand Orange either. I couldn't, there was one point, I did watch that stuff. I was like invested when it all went down when she was fighting with him and then he was like going on everybody's panels. But there was one point where they were dating and I felt bad for him because she was always like constantly drunk and just being insane. But then I realized he wasn't much better than her. He just hit it a little bit better. And he was thirsty. Like the way he paneled up left and right. I don't like MFW. I don't. But I would feel a certain type of way having somebody do that to me, what he did to her.
He is definitely a narcissist who believes he's above the law. He needs to just move in with Hussy.
Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, Hussy's out here suing everybody. Can you imagine if it was like this 10 years ago when we first started Drama Live, how many of us would be in court and all that? It takes one idiot to like ruin everything. And that is definitely Hussy. I can't believe he is why the internet is not fun anymore. Meanwhile, he's out here fucking with everybody else. But anytime someone says something back to him, I'm going to sue you. Epitome of America. But this wasn't the face of America 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Oh, hell no. Someone of his, you know what, and all this would never. That's how the world has changed. I mean, some people are like, Holly, thank God. The rest of us are like, here we go. Another set of entitlement.
I feel like you threaten to sue people and everything else all the time. I could be wrong, though.
We ought to get together and all get a class action lawsuit against him for all the bullshit he's told us. He picks fights and then sues. Who does that? That is the worst kind of human being you can imagine. No way.
I know next to nothing about Hussy other than every time I've seen him, he's like begging for cash apps and donations.
He has nobody, no friends, no nothing. He's got a crooked lawyer behind him, and that's all he's fucking got in the state of New York paying his bills, which I'm sure is going to come down soon, especially with all these lawsuits. Now he's screaming $300,000. No, his rent is more than some people make in months, dude. Unfucking believable. Unreal. Unreal.
You know, Cindy, I think Doug seems like a really good guy too. I mean, of course, I don't know. I don't see enough of him to know. But from what I've seen, he seems like he's a good guy. He doesn't drink like her and he seems to genuinely like look out for her. So I don't get why she treats him so bad.
There's this guy at my work on the assembly. There's this dude who works there, and every time you say something to him, it doesn't matter what it is. You could be like, here's a part, or here's a sandwich, or here's a fucking key. He'll say unreal. Just unreal. The other day we were all talking like water, what about this?
I don't care.
Just unreal.
Well, she's already drinking at an hour and 14 minutes in, and it's a 3.5 hour live stream. So I'm assuming at some point it gets she gets crazy. Let's go and see where we end up.
And now that I'm known for pulling Reubens out of my pocket during work, I am going to make some Reubens and take into work with me tomorrow. And I'm going to pull one out when my favorites are around and be like, you want a Reuben? I'm going to make them into
Do you carry backup sandwiches too?
like little fours. That don't work, PDQ. He'll sue you if you do that. If you don't talk about him, he'll sue you.
What?
I wouldn't doubt it at this point. To be honest with you, I wouldn't fucking doubt it if he tried. So I got real sick. I went last year. I went through all my savings and all that, and just like even donations and Patreon and shit, that ain't cutting the bills, especially when I pay like $12.50 a month, and then all my bills equal out to about $2,000. And that's not including my insurance and everything else. So I had to do fucking something. They wanted me, my doctors want me to believe.
I don't know. I don't care what you're saying. What I don't understand is why you don't draw one, like make that one eyebrow thicker and bring it up so at least like somewhat matches your other eyebrow.
I'm going to have chronic ulcers and I should be on long-term disability. But the fact of the matter is, I can't afford that. I would literally at top get $1,200 a month. That wouldn't even pay my fucking rent. So I sat there and I applied for it. And I was waiting on my court date. But in between time, how in the fuck am I going to eat? How in the fuck are my animals going to live? How am I going to keep a roof over any of our heads? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be fucked either way. So I'd rather be fucked working and at least being able to pay my rent and get a fucking cheeseburger if I want to or something. You know what I mean? And my animals are fed and shit like.
You know what's weird to me? In all the years that I've like left and come back and check in on her, she's always complaining about money. Always. She's always complaining about money, but like she always has money to drink and smoke. Always. She has money for that.
Yeah. If either way, if I'm going to die, I'm going to go out the way I need to, the way I want to, comfortably. Not comfortably, if I was comfortable, trust me, but, just with my head above water a little bit. I did not, that just sounded like I was going to struggle the rest of my life. I figure I'll just work the rest of my life. And if I'm going to die, I'm going to die. You know what I mean? Would you rather be waiting to die or living? I'd rather be living. So I said, fuck it, ruin my whole.
No, I wouldn't be doing anything to like up my chances of dying tomorrow though.
Them hate me so much. Like, what did I do personally to you? I'll never know.
What? Hold on.
Hate me. I already know it. Fuck with me. I'm still going to have that handful of haters that like even this channel is going to go down in goddamn flames. We already know it because people won't leave me alone. I don't know what I did to this group of women that make them hate me so much. Like, what did I do personally to you? I'll never know.
Really?
Finally had to get a fucking lawyer and fight off Restream, which is costing me money to this day, but I'm just not fucking around anymore.
Restream?
Plus, I'm getting worried about, I'll tell you another thing. Remember,
who's Restream?
For years, I had life insurance on my dad, which I have bare minimum. I only paid like $45 a month. Okay. I let that lapse the last 3 years, and I just watched him getting more older and more. I'm thinking if my dad died, I wouldn't even have enough money to fucking give him a funeral. That's another thing I was talking to my sister about. I need to get back on that life insurance for my dad because that would just be. Lana ain't got a pot to piss in, I just got to be able to get him a casket.
Annie, no, I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I did hear it. That clown mama went for you on the stream regarding the 16-year-old video clip. I don't care what he says. I don't care how he tries to explain it away. What I saw was a grown-ass man excited at the at the thought of his friends talking to 16-year-old women. So excited, he runs up to them, has his phone out filming them, and he got so upset when they said they were 27 and 28 years old. He's a pervert, in my opinion. He's disgusting. And yeah, he sticks up for Foodie for a reason. So I don't care what he has to say. In my eyes, he's a pervert.
And all that. I already got my grandpa paid for his plot and all that. Like, he's got somewhere to go, but not like the gravestone or anything. But if you have life insurance, it's dirtball cheap, and you really should have it on your loved ones. That way you can afford a funeral.
Right. But like someone just pointed out, your dad's a veteran, so it should be paid for.
Because I've seen too many people that I know go through that.
Are you trying to get money now for your dad's future death? Because that's really weird. Really weird.
It's like, my car is not going to last forever. You know, I don't want it to go to shit either. I want to get like a little bullshit car that's more up to date. That fucker is a 2007.
I think you need to work. You just said you were worried about rent. I would worry about that first.
Yeah, it's not like I'm getting money. It's basically just to cover like funeral costs. That's it. Because my dad needs a proper funeral. You know how many people would show up to that? And then like a celebration of life.
That's great. They'll even have people come and they'll fold the flag for you. Believe me, my grandpa was a veteran. Like, the funeral was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. They played, what was it, taps? It's all set. Like, why are you worried about money for a funeral that hasn't happened that you don't have to pay for?
My dad is very much loved, and he don't even realize it. So many people are always like, I could go to the east side right now, and all the older people, everyone, even my friends, how's your dad? That's the first thing. How's your dad doing? How's Big Ron?
Jenny, this is MFW. Yeah, Cindy, he is a pervert. Clip that, yo mama.
You know.
All right, I'm going and seeing
a funeral. Please do a GoFundMe or whatever. Make it happen and get your asses down there. I want a damn happy funeral. I want there to be an open bar. The funeral, fuck the funeral, but the party, I want there.
We need to be worried about your dad. Why are we worried about his life insurance and funerals? He's still with us right now. Like, why are you worried about this tonight? Or I guess yesterday. Like, I'm so confused right now.
Be a big party with an open bar. GoFundMe, everyone throw in, make it happen. And do not.
We're going to set a GoFundMe for a funeral that hasn't happened and isn't going to yet.
Put any ugly pictures up of me, because I will see that shit. Bet your ass I will, and I will not forgive any of you for that. I want the good ones, mainly my profile pictures up in poster forms. Do not put any, don't do no slideshows of other people's pictures, only the good ones.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we had this talk.
And if I die, someone has to take Royal and the Titans, and not my parents. They got enough. No. Someone who could handle Royal, and he's not even a handful. He's just like, you got to watch the fucking doors. If you got a farm or a lot of land, that'd be ideal. But if I die,
he isn't trained because he has a bad owner, and I know you'll get mad about that. But that dog needed to be trained for his size.
Like, someone appropriate needs to, and I don't mean a fucking hater. One of my mods or Patreons needs to definitely make that happen. Then my animals go to proper. Babos can go to my parents, because they love them, and then maybe even Drama, but they cannot handle Royal. Don't let it happen. And don't give them to Doug. Don't let that happen either.
On a side note, she really, really, really loves her animals. I will say that. She loves her animals, but like, how can you take care of animals when you're like drunk 24/7 in the garage? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, or like, how can you train your animals when you're always like worried about getting shit-faced? And like, he's a big dog and like jumps all over the place. Like, he needed to be trained. He did.
Hi, Janny's taking Royal. He's an inside dog. He's a little bit of a menace. He is mostly house trained. He's a pain in the ass, and he talks real fucking loud. But other than that, you can cuddle with him, and he'll roll over and all that, and he'll sleep next to you. He's a good dog.
All right.
Babos.
Where we
I'm gonna check this corned beef. It said that I had to boil it for 3 hours, then see if it was shreddable, and if it's shreddable, then we can put it on the smoker. The cake's cooling down. Let's go ahead and put holes in it.
You guys who watch her more than I do, I always see her cooking, but I don't know that I ever see her eating. Like, I feel like she cooks all the time or like huge amounts of food, but like, where does it go? All right, let's get.
Love this song. I don't care if you don't.
All right, let's get through the music.
We got enough holes.
Where are we now? Are we gonna end up back in the garage?
You might say no, but
Oh, somebody's there. I see an arm. Is it Doug?
reverse you. I had $1 for you. He'll probably tell me to pick one up. Probably.
Oh. Or is that her stepmom?
Oh, the prices are now $1.25, $3, $5. Yeah.
Oh, I think it's her mom.
At least 1,000.
Oh, oops. It's definitely not Doug.
Pick out scrubs. I'm over it. Okay. You want me to throw it out? Yeah. Well, don't throw it out because Doug might be able to get it. Okay, cool. I'll use the other one.
By the way, if you're new to MFW, she actually got into a huge fight. That's her stepmom, and she bragged about beating her up. It was gross. All right. We're back in the garage.
Hear that often anymore. So.
You thought it was Pete's? I don't know, Hugh. Yeah, it's Lana.
All right, I'll talk to you.
I don't know. I saw an arm and assumed it was Doug.
It'll be done about an hour. She couldn't even get the tape. Neither could any of us. Maybe Doug will. If not, we throw it away.
What? She's actually more tame than I thought she would be this whole thing. But I'm sure there's more to come.
I heard property box. Wait. Box? Oh, he went out like a rocket. Where have you been? Come here. Come here, Bubba. Buppies. Hey. No, Bubba. Where have you been? You've been asleep all this time, and then you wake up and act like he's going to run the show. Did you hear that? That clatter? That was him busting through the door.
I don't know, but it drives me nuts how you smoke like right next to your animals. Like she'll have a cigarette in one hand and hold her dog or her cats, and it just drives me nuts.
Yeah. Let's go. Bubba!
Is he just out front? Are you going to tell him to come back?
There goes Bubba. Oh, he's yelling at a bird.
He's yelling at a bird.
Boppity. Man.
All right. I guess I should have picked another live stream, but whatever. At least we're getting caught up a little bit.
We got to need to know what we need to know right from that. Put the rest of this barbecue sauce in there. There's not much in here. I didn't think so.
What is that? What is that?
Little Flavor Town barbecue. That's it. That's all we need.
No, thank you. Nope, I don't want
It's a
whatever.
package deal.
All right.
And never.
We're back in the garage.
Able-bodied working man. You know what makes me? You know what the number one thing that fucking grosses me out is?
What?
A man who don't work.
Salah, she's talking to you.
I have said that for years. A man who does not work and does not. Okay, you can work and not be a handyman, but if you work and pay someone else to do it, okay. But a man who does not fucking work, or she's just that desperate.
Who's desperate? Foodie Beauty?
Or she's just that fucking desperate. She can't get another man to love her. She left a dude she was with her dogs, Who feeds her
Oh.
animals for another
She's talking about DC.
man? Yeah, right.
She's talking about DC. Hey, Corey.
Never. It's a package deal. And I wrap my boats. Wherever I go, my animals go. Look at them. They're all kissing and shit. How could you not?
How could you not?
The fact that she's so willing to give up her animals, oh, that's motherly instinct right there. That's a no good. I'm telling you, it's a no good.
I have so much I want to say, and I'm wondering if I want to open this can of worms, so I'm going to just carry on.
And you all don't love Baby Royal or my Bubbles.
All right.
About her in the past 2 weeks, he is now saying he is his best friend and family.
What?
Oh my God, you sick motherfucker. He is absolutely the fucking worst, guys. Hold on, we gotta let Rowan in.
Okay, I'm waiting until she comes back.
We gotta shred that.
That was Royal, in case you guys were wondering. Trying to get past this song.
We just wanted the smoke flavor to it. Look at that.
No, thank you.
Oh, come on. We'll just leave the corned beef alone, and we're gonna shred the chicken.
Okay.
That. Watch this. A lot more butter is what we need.
I think she's pretty much just gonna cook. Let's go towards the end of her live stream. Yeah, I think she was talking about DC and Nugs. I think this is gonna get my stream taken down if I keep playing her music. Let me see if there's any short updates really fast on her before we go. Like anything wild or crazy we can watch with her to get caught up. Hold on. Hold on. There is MFW trolls Dougie Fresh. Oh gosh, a song by Yo Mama comes up. No, thank you. Gary does nothing. Oh, that's an old one. Hold on, how does she troll Doug? Maybe we could watch a little bit of that. Let me find it. Where did you go? Come back. MFW drunk stream. Oh, that's 7 months ago. MFW fell off the wagon, allegedly. Okay, hold on. We're going to watch that one. Let me stop sharing my screen for one moment. Looks about 58. It's just alcohol. Alcohol ages you. I think she could be a very beautiful woman. Like I said, you see people that drink heavily. You just do, and it changes their looks and it robs them of their looks. It makes your skin look really bad. But I think she could be really, really pretty. I think she could. All right, give me 1 second, you guys. All right, I have it pulled up. This is from MFN, the channel you guys were telling me about. What came up for me again? T-Pain or 2 Chains or somebody else came up when I typed it in. She's 36. I think she's in her early 40s. No, I think she's younger than me. She was beautiful 5,000 years ago, Satan. Her skin is redeemable, as are her teeth. She needs to work on herself. That's all it is. She just needs time sober. She just needs time sober. I was so overweight with my alcohol addiction. I was overweight. I was bloated. I didn't even look like myself. It aged me back then. Like when I was drinking heavily, I looked much older than what I was. And then when I got sober, now I look younger than I did at 20. But it's just crazy what alcohol does to your body. Yeah, she's 36, Jenny. 36. All right, let me make this a little bit bigger. And this is MFW fell off the wagon, allegedly TikTok from a month ago. So this is a month old.
I can't feed those to the dog. They don't like. He don't like them. Neither does baby Jax. But the regular ones, oh hell yes, they love them.
Yeah, she's drinking.
So here's what I need to figure out.
What?
Thank you, Craig. Happy Friday.
Oh my god.
That I used to be really overweight. Yes. Why?
Salah needs to get like barking and growling and woofing tips from Royal.
My arms give it away. Yes. And I still am to this day. No more snackies for Riley. No.
Jeez. She's got
Riley?
some hiccups. He wants attention.
Royal wants more snackies, but we're not doing it because if we give in, then I'm going to eat more and we don't need more.
By the way, she feeds her dog fast food. I'm sorry, she had dogs. She feeds her dog fast food. Like one time I saw her, what was it, a burger from McDonald's?
Go lay down. Go on. Get. Go. Lay down. He's side-eyeing me. Look at this motherfucker. Go lay down. Go on. Get.
I hate how she talks to him.
Don't walk over there. Go to your bed. He's going to lay down there.
She does love them, but when she drinks too much, she gets mean.
He'll be okay there.
And I'm not excusing her. I'm letting you know in one clip you could see her loving him, being normal, nice, and then later she'll be drinking and just decide to yell for no reason. Like she takes her anger out on everybody.
He just wants more snackies and that's it. He is a mixed German Shepherd he is a Shepsky. Husky mixed German Shepherd, if you can only imagine. The attitude, the shit I've been through with this dog, I can't believe you.
Oh,
here I am.
Her dog ate her fake poppin' teeth once. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, Tone.
He does talk back and he's rude. He's rude as fuck. And like no one he is mouthy with like I can't even get him groomed. Okay, because I have to put a muzzle on him and he hates the fucking muzzle and then here we go and then I gotta fight him and literally it looks like there's a heavyweight bout. He calls it attempted murder. I call it getting a fucking tubby. No, it's a problem every time. I cannot believe. And then he's gotten even bigger. So
which is why you should have trained him as a puppy.
I'm anywhere between 150 and 160 pounds on a good day. More towards 150, you know. This fucking dog weighs 120 pounds plus, and I know he's gotten bigger over this winter. Doug walked him yesterday and he said, I'm not doing that again. And I said, why? What happened? He was like, he pulls. He was like, he's pulling me. That's why I won't walk him. You want to see me getting skated across the fucking cement? I know.
And she doesn't realize it's not Royal's fault. It's her fault.
But when I got him, I kind of signed up for it because I was lonely and I needed a dog, you know? So I went to the country and I got this fucking dog. His dad is a full-blood German Shepherd and his mom is a Malamute. Now we say he's a Shepsky. His mom is, let me show you the picture of his mom. Okay. They said that she was a Malamute mixed Husky. It looked like a damn wolf to me. But he was the baby of the crowd. Now he's over 120 pounds, and I know it. And he's rude. He doesn't like anybody. Anyone who shows up at my door. He likes Doug. He likes me. He loves my mom. But more than he loves my mom, he loves my dad. My dad comes over here and he has to put a Carhartt on with full-blown gloves and everything because Royal jumps on him and wants to like my dad because my dad plays rough with him. And he's thinking immediately rough. When my mom comes over here, he's a fucking sissy. He'll roll on the ground, all that. She'll feed him a little pork chop or whatever she has in her pocket. Unbelievable. With me.
All right, let's scroll through a little bit.
The other day, you remember when my dad was over here and we had the fish and all that? Well, my parents came in here. I don't know what happened. There was a slight aggravation, a slight hater problem, whatever. Royal went off. I had to come and grab him in mid. Royal's food aggressive, and I don't know where that came from.
I'm not trying to be mean, but do you remember to feed him when you're drinking? Which is a lot.
Probably from having Roxy. He was never like that when I got him as a puppy. Anyone who remembers when I got him as a puppy, it was never like that. Then when Roxy came, the other day I turned off the camera, we were all, this motherfucker jumped up on the camera, or jumped up after the camera was off, all that, jumped up on the counter. All right.
You noticed her lashes too?
Riley, you don't care. You don't give a shit right now, I'll tell you that. It's a nice experience, but with a man, no. Like earlier tonight, I was out in my garage. I knew something was at my door. The way he was ripping and running, like tearing at my door. And then I opened it, and there was Arby's on my porch. I was like, fuck yeah. I knew something was here by him, but I just stayed still. I was like, oh God, here we go.
All right, let's scroll.
We don't know that, Mindy.
What did Mindy say?
He acts like he loves everything. We gotta get to 20K. Everyone, can we get to 20K likes? Here, I'm gonna.
You know what I noticed about her, which you could kind of tell where she's at with her drinking. Like when you're drinking heavily, like heavily, full-blown alcoholism, your face gets these little like twitches, especially with like your eyes. And she's starting to get that.
Even hit my own shit. Oh God, here comes drama.
I feel like she was so mean to Roxy. That whole Roxy situation broke my heart. So in case you guys didn't know, she had another dog, just like Royal, but her name was Roxy. And she was just so mean to that dog. And something happened where the dog got out and chased like a cat across the street, and the cat ended up getting hit by a car. And MFW like was horrible to Roxy after that. And then she ended up rehoming her, which I thought was, the whole situation was sad. Like, I don't think she needs any animals. I know she says she loves her animals, but she doesn't train them. Like, and especially if you're going to have big dogs, they need to be trained. They need to know that you can't just run out the door because it's open. They can't just jump on everybody. They can't, but she doesn't take the time to train, and she always blames the animals.
You hear her?
The cat's so upset.
Riley! Why'd you have to come up and ruin that? Did you guys hear that?
Dude, that cat did not want you to pick it up. That had nothing to do with Royal. It says on the screen she does that with Jax and other animals of hers, where she will hold him, not let go, even when he's showing visible distress.
Loved it.
It's upsetting. What she doesn't realize is you can love animals, but like respect them enough to know that you wouldn't make a good pet owner. I know she says she loves animals. I know it's like her big thing. Even when she gets drunk, she cries about how much she loves them. But like, you can love animals and know that you're not in a good position to be caring for them. And if you don't know your animals well enough to like see the signs when they want to be let go and they don't want to be held, then I don't know what to tell you. That was hard to watch.
She has the demons.
Yeah, Jax bit her in the face.
I have the demons. I must. Yes.
You have a demon?
I am.
So does Now. She does remind me of Foodie too.
All these people. What if I didn't?
I don't know. What if you didn't?
I forget Megan.
I wish we could see what she's mad about. She doesn't look like she's doing too well, though. I guess she's probably talking about her drinking. Now is the demon. Yeah, Abby. I know, Jenny. There's a whole lot of people who don't deserve animals.
I feel like I need a song. I feel like we all need a song. Maybe more. Maybe I need one more than y'all.
Maybe. Someone said or it says on the screen, have another cigarette.
Damn it. All right, Caroline.
It's a weird angle.
I'm feeling
drunk.
Why am I even trying to cough off game? It's not like I'm like hitting anything.
Yikes. We don't know what she's doing.
Never mind. I gotta start over. Starting.
I don't know why people try to like hide their info. I know why, because I was one of those people, but like just FYI, we can see you and it's really obvious when you're sneaking drinks. That goes to you too now.
I'm starting over.
Not a good angle at all, Jessica. She's always starting over.
When you wake up in the morning. No. Really, you don't care. Really don't care.
Probably cares more than you do. He probably wants you to stop this.
Maybe you're right.
I wish we could see what they're telling her. Good night, Mrs. Carlett. We'll see you tomorrow or today, however you want to look at it.
Maybe you're right. No.
It looks like
the fuck I'm not all right.
Oh.
I am breaking down.
Uh-oh.
I am so sad. That's all I can tell you. Like, I don't know how to say it any other way. Like, I am very fucking sad. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Good night.
What?
Oops.
Oye, vamos, bueno, juguemos.
What does it say on the screen? MFW fell off the wagon. It's her Twitter. It says, I effing broke. I'm ashamed. Please don't judge me. Honesty keeps me real. I'm sorry. I wish I could be stronger. And then it says she went 10 days.
You don't speak English, no?
I don't know what he's saying. He don't know what I'm saying.
¿Sí? Vamos, tengo los 21.
I think he might sing for us.
This guy?
I agree, Mandy. But here we are. He thinks it sounds superior.
What?
Mexican.
No?
Oh. ¿Cómo te podría decir? Tú no hablas español, nada. No es funny. ¿Es funny? Nothing. You speak funny? Nothing.
What the hell you're saying, but all right.
I'm sorry.
It's soothing.
Okay, I'm really like embarrassed for her right now. I don't know why. I don't know why this is awkward. The look on her face.
Charm, quit laughing. I tell you, we always get in an awkward position, and this. It's always awkward. Happy birthday.
I don't know what's going on with this audio, but I just want this moment to be over either way. I don't know. She's rude. The whole thing is just awkward, and I want this whole interaction to be done. She's falling asleep on him.
Everyone just hit the screen so we can go on to the next one.
She fell asleep.
14 seconds of uncomfortableness.
And she won. I feel so bad for him.
Bye. Thank you, Amy. Hold on, let me print myself for the next one.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, that sums that up. That was so embarrassing. Ariana's mom. I'm going to bed too, you guys. We all got to go to bed. I hope it was everything you were waiting for, Tony. Good morning. Ariana's mama, have a good rest. All right, you guys, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Every once in a while, we'll check in on the MFW stuff, but it seems like nothing's changed. She's still in the garage. She's still cooking. She's still drinking. She's still complaining. In a few years, it'll probably still be the same. Hopefully she changes. Like, I see somebody who has like potential, right? Like she has potential. It would be cool to see her get sober, say she's sorry for the racist thing she has said, be a better animal owner, pet parent. That'd be great to see. Hopefully it happens for her. You could tell the effects of the alcohol's having on her, and it's just getting worse. She's on a bender. It seems like it. We appreciate it. Oh, no problem, Hugh. No problem. I am down to watch whatever you guys want to watch. I just want to hang out tonight, so I'm glad we did. You too, Joe. All right, you guys have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. Thank you so much for hanging out with me during this long live stream. I'll see you guys for foodie stuff whenever I wake up. All right, bye, everybody. Thanks again.